Okay, just the routing between the items and the exploitativeness and the red armor play is just so awesome. But we have the items up, and Lowe's going to be getting all 3 of them. No real damage done, but Polecat, let's see what he's rocking right now. He should not have any armor except maybe the green armor, if that. And actually, you know, Polecat, you know, there's no hiding it. He's new to Warsaw, but you know, there's only one way. Yeah, as of today, actually. But isn't that kind of the point of these events? Isn't the point to, you know, get more people involved, get more people interested in playing? So, you know, nobody give Polecat shit. I will back him up all the way. So many kinds of gray. Oof. So, yeah, the way this map goes and what Polecat is learning here is that teleporter, unless you're moving really quickly through it or you just dash through it, you're just going to fall right back down where you were. So Polecat is... Does he have always run on? I hope he does. I'm not sure he is moving at 300 UPS. Actually, in Warsaw, isn't it like 340 UPS? I think it might be. So, no frags happening yet. Polecat is trying to come out with railgun in hand. And Lowe's going to be doing the damage with Gunblade. And actually, you know, don't laugh at the Gunblade. It's not quite the equivalent of the Gauntlet. It can do some major fucking up. It is a shank. Polecat is going to be damaging himself with Rocket, though. And respawning, hopefully, soon? Yeah, okay. But Red Armor will be back up. And actually, you know, the Red Armor also involves, you know, being able to wall jump or at least double jump off of the ramp there. So Polecat will be hanging out towards yellow armor, moving over to red armor now. And we'll be seeing Low actually failing the jump to it. Won't be seeing that every day, but Polecat. And I gotta say, you know, Low is actually being a bit of a gentleman here. Caius, we know that whenever he is in control, he'll just switch over to hand grenades, and he'll still be really aggressive, albeit with weaker weapons, but Low's actually going fairly unaggressive here to give kind of Polecat the ability to kind of, you know, feel things out. And this is actually kind of interesting to see from a new player's perspective, this is a really great map to learn. It's one atrium, so there's no really getting lost as far as the map goes. But there's definitely a whole lot to learn as far as movement goes, and this map really can give you a really wide range of opportunity to see how the movement in Warsaw differs from many other things. For example, that ramp right there, of course, you could just kind of hit your dash key and you'll move right up it. And of course, red armor is also a big deal when it comes to that. So it's definitely a great map to learn. And the teleporter play, you know, most of the time the teleporters bring you up to fairly close to where you were, just a level higher. So it's a handy-dandy way to get there. So after this, we will indeed be having time for one more match. And I've been slurring my words like a motherfucker tonight. I don't know what is up with me. I had an energy drink earlier today for the first time in like forever. I don't know if that's it or I'm just tripping balls over my tongue. Polecat is going to actually try to dash and wall jump off to the red armor, which is admirable, and it does take some learning. You know, I can easily remember it did take me a little bit of time to, you know, get that down pat, but that's how it is for everybody, period. And so actually, you know, if Polecat is listening still, which would actually be a bad idea, yeah, you can actually go that way. Go through the teleporter and just wall jump off of the adjacent wall. Or just, actually, you don't even need to jump off of the ramp. You could just dash up the ramp and then wall jump off because you would have definitely enough speed to do that. And this map is just so full of nuances that really, I don't want to say force you, but make it clear that this is a Warsaw map. This map just wouldn't work the way it does here in a game like Quake Live or Quake 2. Just the maps are just unique to the movement, and I just love seeing that kind of geometry come to play because of that. And on the flip side, you know, I was playing against SquareHimself yesterday in Q2 DM1, and even though there were some cool things you could do as far as the mega health jump goes, and being able to jump from like the grenade launcher platform to the catwalk, you could tell that the map just really didn't work out well for Warsaw. I mean, you could have some fun in it, yeah, but it really didn't feel like you were playing Warsaw. It felt like you were playing, well, a direct rip of something else, which it was. I mean, it wasn't even retextured or anything. Polecat does give himself some red armor. Mega health is up. And as you can see, there's the jump pad way. There's also coming through there if you can get the jumps right. There's dropping down from the other ways, and there's going right into the pit from the other two corridors. So that mega health, you know, it's visible from most of the map, and it's accessible from like 6 different ways. And Polecat, don't worry about the fail. And again, Lowe's being quite the gentleman here. Everybody learns. I mean, everybody cries sometimes. REM was right. Everybody hurts. Okay, I'm not going to go into that. But we're still seeing a -2 to 0. Lowe hasn't been very aggressive, which is actually quite nice. I do like seeing that as opposed to like just switching over to Gunblade and just still raping with, you know, something almost the equivalent of the Gauntlet. One thing to know about this map, though, is that 50 health, you'll see players actually damaging themselves just so that they can have the 50. Actually, I think it was Inane yesterday who said, yeah, it's the second mega health. It's just that important. And I think Polecat is typing something. Polecat says he doesn't mind. Okay, SquareHimself said that. I'm sorry. Actually, in IRC, you guys sound amazingly alike. Leave me alone. You guys sound a whole lot alike. So I was in game. I could not tell, so leave me alone. Alright, so Polecat told Lowe to open up all the valves and just let her rip, and I think, you know, Lowe isn't quite going to be doing that, but he's going to be showing Pole what it feels like to be smegged off by, well, by a Warsaw shotgun. So we're going to be seeing one more matchup tonight. I just want to make sure I know who that is. That's going to be... through here. It looks like it's going to be Gullible, who should still be on... I don't see a Gullible on here, so if that's a spam sandwich who's actually aliased in, then that's cool too. But 2 minutes 20 seconds in here, and I actually am really glad that Polecat chose this map, just because it's so great to learn on, and it's such a great map, period. It has so many merits of its own. Oof. So yeah, Lowe is starting to do some damage on Polecat, but you know, I would totally suggest this is definitely a better intro to the game than I would say, like, you know, just downloading the game and going, hey, what kind of servers are active? And going, hey, look at this, a Clan Arena server. That sounds like fun. Clan Arena is pretty simple, right? And then you see people whizzing around at like 9,000 units per second. I'm like, oh, well, screw this. I feel like I'm driving the short bus and everybody else is on, like, frickin' speedboats. Or just speed. So, another reason why, you know, I'm more than happy to see people like Square and Sanctify and just kind of bolstering up the North American community, making Duel and TDM happen a bit more. And also, I hope to be seeing more long cup stuff as far as matches go. Just due to the scheduling, I haven't been able to cover, you know, a whole lot of them. But I'm hoping that for the finals, at least, we can kind of work something out. Maybe Inane? Maybe? That would be really cool. I haven't seen Overactive, actually, for a while. I don't know where he is. But we definitely want to be bringing more Warsaw action. I've been really happy that we've been having these weekly events where we can have something kind of consistent. But we do also want to see some of the tournaments going on. On the Quake 2 side of things, we just saw the EDL kick itself off for the finals. That was Cyanid versus Purry. And you can actually find that video on Tastyspleen.tv right now. And I'm actually kind of expecting Cloud to come around the corner with some epic VODs of that. And so 17 seconds left, and we will be having just enough time for one more match. So huge shout out again to SquareHimself and to the players for keeping things quick enough so that we can have things timed like this. So as we go down, I'm not going to mention the score, but you know what? Polecat, thank you for coming in tonight, dude. You are awesome.
Game over.